What's up everybody? Kai Lenny here. Super stoked to share some of my tips on how to get started with hydrofoiling so you can have maximum fun and be as safe as possible. Well, so first and foremost, we want to have as much fun as we can, but we also want to be really safe. And there's a few key things that you're going to want to do to make it safe for yourself and for everybody else around you. And ideally, to go to a spot where nobody else is at, unless you're with your friends or other hydrofoilers. So the beauty of hydrofoiling, and what I love most about it, is it just opens up an entirely new realm for places to go surfing. You don't need to go to a crowded break, and in fact, you don't even need a good break to go hydrofoiling. It's about looking for these waves that have never been before ridden, and about, making the most of whatever condition you have. So it's always important to never go into a crowded break, especially if you don't trust your skill level, and if you're learning, to always go to a place with no one out, and not even your friends. I highly recommend that. The worst wave you've ever seen in your entire life, something you couldn't even stand up paddle and have fun, or even longboard or do any other sport. That's that breaking little white water that can range from 6 inches to maybe a foot or two, and that's a perfect way to get started because you basically are going to paddle into a little white water. It's going to nudge you along, and when you stand up, you're going to have all the power you need to actually learn how to ride the hydrofoil. If you have access to riding a jet ski or a boat, that's a perfect way to get into it because you're going to be able to learn the nuances of the foil, and you're going to be able to basically increase your learning curve much quicker. Once you get into the waves, it gets a little more tricky because you're kind of at the mercy of the power source, which is that wave. And depending on if you have a long breaking whitewatering wave or if you have actually a really short steep wave, it can definitely, range from taking really long to not that long.